What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about some hilariously awful Halloween animatronic knockoffs and some Spirit Halloween ripoffs. Now, I have compiled a list of different animatronics that some lower budget companies have decided to rip off of Spirit Halloween and Morris costumes. So I figured I would go through and find the ones that they went through and completely copied off of and made some absolutely horrendous knockoffs. And they're still charging about the same price point for these things. But I thought it would be fun to do a video and show you guys how absolutely awful these knockoffs look compared to the real thing. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into that right now. Now that we saw that one, we're going to get into this one here, which is the one that this company ripped off from Morris Costumes.
It's autumn, and all living is doomed around me. Fall to my feet. Brittle and withering on a blackened husk, but still ready to harvest. I'm looking for some ripe souls to roast over my embers. Delicious. The lands have been burned to blackened charcoal. This parched earth is good for nothing and no one. But don't worry, I will find a use for you. Bones crackle and crumble like burnt matchsticks, but the smoldering fire of Halloween keeps me standing before you.
Now, as you can see, this is an absolute blatant knockoff of the Morris Costumes 7-foot Scorch Scarecrow. It's got similar movements, similar design, has the same kind of pumpkin head, same kind of pumpkin torso, big hands, pretty much similar outfit, and all around just about the same similar movements. Like, they really tried to make the exact replica, but just absolutely failed at it. And then they try to add this like terrible fog because the real deal has a fog machine built in. So here you go. Here is the knockoff, and here is the real deal. Now that we saw the knockoffs, here's the real deal from Spirit Halloween.
She did it. No, she did it. She did it. No, she did it. You know what? We both did it.
Now, as you can see, these are basically a carbon copy, almost one for one, of what Spirit Halloween did with the evil twins. But honestly, I don't hate these. They added some knives and like some dripping blood from their eyeballs. I mean, honestly, I think they did it a service redoing these ones. These actually look pretty good.
What do you think you're doing? Walking in here upside down like that? Isn't all the blood rushing to your feet?
So now that we saw the blatant ripoff and we saw the real deal from Spirit Halloween, clearly this is a 100% rip right out of Spirit Halloween's handbook of Bloody Bag of Jokes. They have the same hair in the same style, same color, similar face, and they have some goofy ass clown outfit on him instead of the just random body bag that he's hanging in. And I'm sure this is just some kind of cheap Sunstar prop that has some overused, rewashed animation and stupid sound effects. Absolute fail. And as most of their animatronics, this thing probably just squirms around like a fish out of water. This thing is terrible. Here you have the actual Bloody Bag of Jokes, which looks awesome.
I'll bet you my clown knows that you've never seen this before!
Hey! Ah!
Good one, Willie! You even surprised me that time! Hey, have you seen my little pal? He was around here somewhere. Boogie Boogie!
I've gotcha!
Ah, you almost got him that time, Willie.
Buckle up, boys and girls. Yeah, everyone line up to buy this guy. Look at this. What in the world? Why would they even try to attempt to make this? I mean, look at this thing. Why would they even try to go up against Mr. Salty? This thing looks like absolute dog ass. But I have not actually seen a video of this thing in action, what it says or what it actually does. But as you can see in the stock photos, it pretty much has the same similar movements. It opens its coat up and this little guy pops out. Yeah, I don't know what it says, but I can imagine it's something similar to Mr. Salty. But man, why would they attempt this? Just look at Mr. Salty. This thing is way freaking better. And clearly, it's an absolute one-for-one knockoff. Now this one is clearly a ripoff of the Screaming Banshee, as this one is called the Wailing Banshee, and it does this same exact scream, but it has a goofy ass motion. But honestly, I don't hate this one. Other than the goofy arm movement that it has, this one is a really good remake. I will say they actually did it justice remaking this one, because look at this face. The face is absolutely incredible looking. Way creepier than the original one, which we're going to look at right now. This is the original Screaming Banshee from Spirit Halloween. Now this one's alright. I do like it. They both have the same exact audio. Clearly one-for-one ripoff. But actually, I think the remake is way better looking than this one. Way creepier.
At last you are here. Come closer. I will escort you into the shadows of the night. I see that you finally found me. Hopefully you realize that your destiny awaits you.
At last you are here. Come closer. I will escort you into the shadows of the night. Your time on this earth has come to an end. I have come for your soul. Whether you sing with the choir invisible or wail with the demons of the underworld, I care not. Your soul is mine. Come this way. Don't resist. Submit yourself to my embrace of death. At least then your suffering will not be as great.
Now, clearly, this isn't an exact replica of the hooded Phantom from Morris. It has almost everything identical, same green lights, same green lit up face, but I actually don't hate this one. The Lantern edition is pretty cool, but it's still a ripoff nonetheless.
Oh, look what I have here. A new volunteer for my juggling act. Looks like I have a live one. But not for long. Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. This should teach you to always look under your bed before going to sleep. And in your closet.
Now, something these animatronic companies that try to rip these off that don't understand is the thing that makes these really awesome is their size. When you make these look like crackheads, they don't pan out very well, and put them on these cheap, shitty Christmas tree stands. Look at this thing. Complete one-of-one, absolute horrendous ripoff of Sweet Dreams Clown. What in the world? There's the real deal. Now let's check out this fine gem. So this is the one-for-one ripoff of the Nightcrawler from Spirit Halloween. This guy is almost identical. They did match the face pretty well, and they gave him some back feet, which is pretty neat. But other than absolutely destroying this thing, they figured they'd put the final nail in the coffin by giving it their stupid chains and moan and groan noises in the background, while that goofy ass motion they do with every animatronic.
Till death do us part, the haunting ghost bride is here to remind you that love is forever. This otherworldly apparition stands an intimidating 6 feet tall. She moves as smooth as silk, rising and falling in true ghostly fashion. Her spectral movements are accompanied by spooky sounds. She has blackened lips, cracked features, and glowing red eyes that search for her long-lost love. This bride is dressed for the occasion, with a flowing black dress, bridal veil, and bouquet of black roses. This spooky and tragic haunting ghost bride will know love nevermore, but your guests will appreciate her ghoulish decor. Happy Halloween! And thanks for shopping at the home.
Now this one is Haunted Hill Farms. They have a whole collection of these, and there's about 3 of these that look pretty similar, but this is one-for-one ripoff of this one. I don't know why this one even left the drawing board and who thought this was a good idea to try and copy this from Home Depot. but they absolutely did not accomplish what they were going for. The face on the Home Depot one is absolutely incredible. And again, the other one is absolute dog ass with the same animation as usual. And they copied one for one the audio from this one from Home Depot. And they have some like swanky ass bar music in the background. Oh my god. Again, another one that should have never left the drawing board. Now, if you are in the market for a methed out version of Wraith, this is the one for you. I mean, look at this thing. It absolutely looks terrible. The animation looks like he's having a seizure and he broke his neck. I have no idea what is even going on right there. But clearly they saw W. Wraith from Spirit and decided, hey, we can really screw this one up. Let's go ahead and make this. So they give it their same crappy animation and their same crappy audio. And you get this meth head looking ghost. Now, don't hurt yourselves running to put your shoes on. And don't run all at once to the store to go grab all these up, because these are some really good gems here. Let me know down below in the comments which one was your favorite remake and which one was the absolute worst ripoff. Until next time, my name is Jordan. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I will catch you on that next video.